Welcome everybody to another live duel. I'm Josh.
I'm Tyler.
And we've got another pure variant live duel. I'm playing TRI-BRIGADE.
And I'm playing LIBROMANCER.
So they are pure in the purest sense. So in my extra deck, you're getting nothing but TRI-BRIGADE monsters.
Yep, and in my extra deck, you're not getting any because it's a ritual deck with just main deck.
I thought it looked a bit empty on your extra monster zone.
Yep, because Libra do not have any extra deck, so it's all main deck.
Yes, so yeah, purest in the purest sense. So this is a set, first 2 out of 3. I can't remember how this went.
Yeah, no clue.
I would guess if you're familiar with TRI-BRIGADE and Libro, I should have it.
I think this was the one where I got the Libro support, and I'm like, cool, I got the deck together, and then it just like, wow, it's shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, since then, I remember exactly how this goes.
So no spoiling for the people.
No spoilers.
But Libro's been a deck that you've been building for quite some time. It just got support, and this was really its first test.
Yeah, first like heavy hitter. Like, can you go up against a very consistent deck?
Yeah.
And you managed to open
This is
Foolish.
hyper consistent. Yeah, Foolish Bro is always going to go into Kit. Kit's always going to go into Nerval. Nerval is generally going to search me Keras or Fractal. In this case, it's going to be Keras. So
And that's insane. You essentially get set up and a search off a single card.
off a single Foolish Barrel, the one of in the deck. Normal summon. No,
No, absolutely refuses to.
activate the effect of Keras, pitching the Tengu from hand to special summon itself. Then I'm going to banish the 2 to link summon. It should be Bear Brum if I don't have Revolt. So I clearly don't have Revolt in hand. So going to then link them off so I can search the Revolt from deck to hand into the Rugal. The Rugal is very good during your turn. So during my opponent's phase, I can special summon 1 from the grave.
Oh, you just passed him. MST, hit the Revolt.
Force the Revolt out.
Yeah, force it out. I have to. I can't let you activate it when you want. I need to just get the big boy
But it
out.
does give me Shirag still, and I don't use Shirag's effect. So I still do have the non-targeting banish available.
Yeah. Which can really hurt me because Libro can't really play through interrupts that well. Obviously, I reveal the... If you don't know what really Libro does, they're a ritual deck. I got hit with a Solemn. A lot of the main decks reveal the ritual to special summon it.
Yes, so a lot of revealing, a lot of special summoning itself.
Yeah. And so Geek Boy is the best starter. It gives me a search of a Libro spell or trap up on special summon.
And that's what I solemned.
Yes, so that pretty much... Apparently, it stopped me dead in my track. It looks like the video is paused. Please believe me, it is not. I can't even see what's that.
That's one of the new
Rites?
cards. That's
Libromancer Bonded.
Bonded, yeah.
That's a ritual. It's a ritual summon card. Most of Libro's ritual summon using the field spell. And now you're using Rugal.
Rugal's effect is special summon 1 from the grave, which will trigger Shirag to banish the one you've just summoned.
Fire burst.
Yep. And then Nerval will go back to hand during the end phase.
Banish it.
You didn't banish, yeah. When I was editing this, I'm like, oh, he didn't banish it. That cheeky boy.
Look, it was an accident, and that's Scoop.
That was Scoop. So very, very easy game 1.
Two heavy interrupts.
Yeah, despite hitting the Revolt as the first thing you do, it's still with Rugal out on the field, Silver Sheller. It still allows me to have Shirag as active.
What's that one spell that's like pop on back row and they can't activate it in reaction?
Night Beam.
I need to run 3 Night Beams in every deck against Dynamorphia and TRI-BRIGADE and Mutant and Math Mech and everything because you love these traps that allow you to get into your extra deck.
To break the game. Yeah, pretty much.
So I need to run Night Beam so you cannot activate it because the amount of times I've hit in Frenzy or I've hit Revolt and it's like, doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, Night Beam you did run in one of the games we played earlier, and it's always a good card to have.
Thankfully, I open up the Libro field spell here, which allows me a search, because Libro, if anything, is incredibly consistent. Ritual is typically a kind of janky, but Libro is janky in a different way. And the E-Tally.
And the E-Tally, god damn.
So Libros are this crazy consistent that just, they can't get to anything good, and then I get the search off the Geek Boy. But other rituals you're telling me are janky in the ways that they're just crazy inconsistent.
Yeah, like I ran Nephthys and they really were not good. They were way too janky, despite having an extra deck.
And then I reveal the fire, which gives me a search of a monster.
The reason why my hand's face down as well while you're making your plays, I don't run hand traps.
We don't run hand traps.
Yeah, so go off Queen.
Yeah, this is essentially it. So now I'm going to go into the brand new combo. Ritual summoning out Firestarter using Geek Boy, and then I'm going to use Bonded to get into the ideal combo of getting out Firestarter. He can't be banished, destroyed by card effects, cannot be destroyed by battle. He can attack twice. He's got 3k. Any damage he does is doubled. Like he's a really good boss for the
He's a boss.
Yeah, and having one set, having this essentially immovable wall on the field, I was feeling confident.
Yeah, you're feeling pretty good right now. I go and open the Tenki. Now, I do believe I have potentially the one out to this potential card.
Yeah, you run one of this card.
Yep.
And it just happens to out my boss set is perfect. Here I am explaining to you exactly what it is. And you're like,
I was
okay,
gobsmacked.
Yeah.
I was like, are you kidding? I can't banish it. I can't destroy it.
No.
TRI-BRIGADE don't have negates in the archetype. So I was like, how the hell am I going to get rid of it?
I thought, cool, I got this out. Whatever you bring out, I can match it. Like this guy's just going to stay. And I can build around that. Because Libra, like they're really good at recurring all their resources. But he costs all my resources and I can't recur them.
Which theoretically is worth it.
Yes.
I go ahead and summon the Tengu because I was afraid that was going to be a solemn or something.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to use my one out right away. I do crash the Reborn Tengu because there can be only one ruins me.
Yeah.
I'm just not able to play. So now I have an open board. Special summon the Alpha to bounce itself to hand, to bounce your ritual to hand. That is the one out that card has if you can't negate it.
And then I'm essentially screwed at this point. I'm like 3 cards down. I've used all my searches. And you just get to go off queen.
Yeah, for the most part. I still have to play around there can be only one, which is pretty frustrating.
But you still can.
Yes.
That's the thing. You play beast variants, which is beast warrior, beast, and winged beast. So you can at the max of 3 monsters.
Yeah, so it did limit me to in a way. Like I really am struggling. I can special summon the beast, which is not once per turn. But I have already entered my battle phase, so there's just not a lot I can do. I don't control the wing beast, so I can go ahead and link summon for the Shirag using Karis's effect. To banish, there can be only one. So I'm looking pretty good. Special summon the Alpha, activate the Assault to special summon one from the deck in defense position. So I'm setting up really, really good. I have 6k on board. Like if I didn't go into my battle phase already, it would have been game.
It would have been game, yeah.
But it's just a matter of setting up another revolt, potentially getting out the Bear Brum. There's me like, oh, I'm going to attack.
I want to attack.
And you were like, hold on, son.
Hold on, dingus.
And I get rid of my one out to that card coming back out. I favored it. I favored the revolt.
Yeah, no, 100%. Once you've outed that card, I'm pretty much dead in the water. And that's my that's pretty much how I feel at this point. It's like it cost me so many resources. Thankfully I drew the E-Telly there.
Oh my god, you running it at 3 in this deck?
Yeah, absolutely. If you could run it at 1, you run it at 3.
Absolutely.
Especially when the one you special summon gives you a search. And then you hit me with the revolt.
I'm going straight into the revolt to just banish the Geek Boy.
Yeah, it's by far the best decision.
Yep, and it's a bit hard because you can summon tokens and stuff with this deck, but I just felt like that was the right thing to hit.
Yeah.
And that's
LIBROMANCER Realize, which is the continuous that lets me get the tokens.
Yes.
At the cost of revealing whatever one ritual in my hand, I get to special summon a token of that level. So it essentially helps me ritual summon a bit easier.
Yeah. Now, you don't have anything to worry about for the rest of this turn. I've just got beaters on the field. I have no set traps.
I mean, I do have the fact that I worry that I have no cards I can use.
Yeah, potentially. That's the only thing. Like, as long as you've got cards in hand,
I can do
you
whatever
should be able to get around this.
Yeah.
Because banishing Geek Boy is not going to end your turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
It shouldn't. But you'll go ahead and activating effect from hand.
No, I use the field spell to give me Search of Fire.
Searching, which is so good.
Activate Fire, which gives me a search of a monster.
So yeah, reveal the ritual monster, special summon itself to then search.
Monster.
Insane.
Insane consistency. It's just a shame that they aren't good.
Maybe in time.
Maybe in time. Maybe my new variation of this build, running pure control, will be better. But
I think they definitely work better as control.
100%. This was my main test to see, cool, I'm going to be playing it around the new support, trying to get out the big boss and see what he can do.
Yeah.
But obviously it didn't matter.
Yeah, I happen to have the one. I run 2 copies in the deck, and I happen to draw into one of it. That would have been stuck for quite some time.
Token? Yeah. You run 2 alphas?
2 alphas in the deck.
Alpha was at 1.
No, he's at 3.
Oh, okay.
He's at 3. It's just a bit bricky at times. But you get the Doom Broker.
I get the Doom Broker, and when he attacks, I get to set a Libromancer trap directly from the deck.
It's
Again,
just once per
that
turn.
consistency, yeah.
It's just once per turn. So he sets
And he gets to attack directly as well.
Yeah, for 25, right?
Yeah, and I don't know why you didn't take battle damage.
Oh, we haven't done it. You just set. You haven't attacked me yet. You haven't done anything.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. That's not his thing. That's just his effect.
Yeah,
For some reason, I thought like when he deals battle damage, he sets it. But
I know. So there I go. I go ahead. I'm down to 3,300.
and so if you're just looking at the numbers, I'm in a great spot.
Yes.
And then when he attacks, he gets to bounce one. So I bounced your Shurag. So you still got another one to deal with. But
Yep. And
attack
then
to fire attack to your little lad.
Yep. Farragut will activate to draw one and then pop one from my hand to the bottom of the deck. So always a good thing to activate. You never know what you're going to draw.
100%. Magical Mallet.
Yeah, it's just a magical mallet. So free shuffle.
Mallet. Yeah.
But I don't have too much to play through. You have set a counter trap, which is the thing you're always going to do with Doom Broker.
Yeah, and the tanky. I was like,
Double
do I do the
tanky. Get the fractal, and that's going to set up the grave even more. Get the search that I want. I'm looking pretty good. I never remember what your Libromancer traps do. So I'm just expecting to get hit at some point by something and hoping I can play through it.
If memory, the one I activated, that's not Preventer. That's the original one. That's
the monster effect
bounces one, and I'm pretty sure it's an Omni Negate.
Yep. Okay, so that stops the fractal, so I can't search.
And then it special summons one from hand, which was Geek Boy, which would give me a search.
Super consistent, and that's just a glimpse of the control side of what they can do. So I go ahead and banish with the Shurag, but that's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing else I can do. A well-timed negate is always going to be powerful regardless of the archetype that you're playing.
100%. And then my turn. Activate Realized, revealing the ritual in hand. So then ritual summon out Doom Broker. I should activate his effect to set a Libromancer trap directly from the deck.
Realize fixes so many issues with a ritual deck, where it's essentially just a free summon.
Just a free summon.
Yeah.
And so I'm hoping Libromancer are a lot more enjoyable in their control route. Because going to that big boss route just didn't matter. Maybe this is a very specific scenario, but I just used too many resources. It goes against the rest of the deck's playstyle.
Down to 600, game 3.
Yeah.
So you looked a lot better that game. You weren't overwhelmed.
Yes, I was not. I was able to play that grind game a little bit and just get into it.
Yeah, and game 3 is always our favorite game.
Yeah.
Obviously, I do not want you going first because the Libromancer traps can be very powerful. That Omni Negate to just stop whatever it wants to do because you're always going to have a ritual on the field means I don't want to play through it.
Exactly.
Especially now knowing you run there can be only one. I don't want that face up on the field.
I run 3 of it.
Wow.
Because all the monsters are different types.
Oh, interesting.
So this is one of the few decks I can run 3.
Normal summon the Tengu, pitch the kit from hand to special summon Keras. Kit will activate to pitch the Nerval. Nerval will activate search the Fractal. Activate the Keras, banish 2 to special summon the Bearbrum. Bearbrum and Tengu link off into the Farragut. I'm going to search the Revolt, and the Tengu will activate to special summon another from the deck.
Tengu is such a good tech card for this deck.
Very, very good. It just helps with making sure you can link into Farragut and Bearbrum, etc.
Yeah, 100%. It's such an incredible tech card.
There we go. Go into the Rugal. The Rugal just works, being able to special summon during your turn. Just hoping I get the Revolt and the Shurag combo. I fucked up here. With Revolt, I need 4 spaces.
Ooh.
I have 3. So this is why I believe I had to hold out on the Revolt for longer than I wanted.
Gotcha.
I got too caught up in, I get another Reborn Tengu effect, not thinking about Revolt. Yep.
I was lucky enough to open the field spell, which will give me the search of a monster, which will be Geek Boy, revealing the Fire Starter, which will then give me a search of a spell or trap.
And you're safe for a bit. You didn't know it at the time.
Yes.
You were safe for a bit.
No, you hit me with a Solemn on the Geek Boy.
I hit you with the Solemn Strike.
So I don't get the search, but then I hit you with the Realized.
Which is one of the best cards in the deck.
Fire, revealing the Fire Starter, which will give me a search of a monster.
Yep. And can't Shurag. I can't Shurag right now. Which is so disappointing. But you did not know it at this point. I recall you were like, when are you going to revolt? When are you going to revolt? And I just wasn't revolting.
Because I knew it was coming.
Yeah, I needed the 4 spots.
When I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
It's interesting the way that I might think about that in the future.
Yeah. Because I remember this one and I was like, I've done goofed. I've done goofed. And you were like, Seems fine.
Yeah, it seems like you're fine. I wonder if in Ojama matchup, the Tri-Brigade might struggle a little bit more.
I have not thought about Ojamas in a very long time.
But now you will. Now you think of me loading up your monster zones.
I'd be fucked.
No, you just link off with them.
But another token comes out, and Doombroker,
Yeah, Doombroker.
the husbando of the deck.
Yeah, he's in the art of this video.
Yeah, he's definitely, in my opinion, he's the best Libromancer ritual.
I think he is. Yes, he 100% is.
Sets a trap from the deck and bounces.
Yeah.
Does damage.
Too good. He'll be my new main man.
Yeah, he's the main man.
He's no longer the side piece. He's moved up to the main course.
Oh my gosh, but you're looking pretty good right now. You
Yeah.
do have quite the board now. You've got your ritual field spell.
Yep.
You've got Firestarter in hand. You've got Realize on
I'm
the field.
ritual summoning. Going right into the fire starter.
Oh my god! And he will gain attack every time a card or effect is activated, capping at 3k.
Capping at 3k. Cannot be destroyed by card effects, I believe.
Okay, they can get quite beefy.
You Shirag.
Well, I Rugal
You Rugal
to summon the Reborn Tengu just to get defense, because at this point it was way too late to revolt.
Yeah.
So there's no point activating it. But I will take 2,500 points of damage. You've
Yep.
attacked with Doombroker.
Attacks directly.
So now you're going to think about what to bounce. You're going to bounce the attack position.
Tengu.
Your decision. That's fine.
Don't know if it was a good one.
Who knows? But it definitely has. Your Firestarter has more attack than
Anything on the field.
yeah, anything on the field. You're going to go ahead and do the Karis. I'm down to 3,200. But now Revolt is active. I
Now
have 4
Revolt is
slots,
active,
which
yeah.
you were unaware of. So now I can go straight into the Shirag, and ideally I'd want to get rid of the Doombroker.
100%.
Because Doombroker is just such a goddamn pain.
Such a pain. The fact that he can attack directly makes him. We always talk about 3 effects, right? The fact that he gets a bounce, he can attack directly, and he sets a trap.
Yeah, it's insane. I'm going to get rid of the trap, actually, because I remember you set that this turn. So
that was prevented, I think, which I'm pretty sure that bounces one of yours to hand. If I remember
I know it's an interruption.
Yeah.
And I don't know why Darkworld Dealings is in the deck, I'll be completely honest with you. It seems like pure filler, potentially.
It might be.
Yeah, very, very weird tech choice with that one. But yeah, I'm looking really, really good. I got the Shirag, I got the Rugal, I have the Keris on the field. I'm going to banish using Shirag, because I know the field spell is so damn good.
So good.
It being a continuous ritual effect is insane.
Not once per turn, can ritual summon as much as I like.
Very, very good. But I'm in a good spot. 2,500 is Doombroker's attack. I am going to link off the Rugal Silver Sheller. Now, the reason that is because when he leaves the field, your monsters lose 300 attack for each beast variant I currently control. Right now, I believe he's losing at least 600 to 900, because I controlled 2 to 3 different. So I now control more attack.
Yeah.
Because he's generally going to be tied with
remember that.
Shirag. So that's how I can out the Firestarter.
Yeah.
I am going to activate the Keris in main phase 2. To link into Ferrigit, then going to link. It looks like I'm trying to get another Revolt from deck to hand. Go into the Rugal to set up for the next turn. That's what it would be.
Yeah.
Because I have no cards in hand. If I search the Revolt, it's just going to go to the bottom of the
It's
deck.
just going to go bottom of the deck.
So at least Rugal gives me a semi-Revolt in a weird way.
And I'm in an all right spot, but I'm still not in a great spot. Like Doombroker's on the field, so I'm not dead in the water.
And I'm only on 32, so
Yeah.
you almost at lethal.
2 back row. I should attack here if I can, which I probably can.
I'm gonna quick effect the Rugal to special summon to banish the Doombroker. So I've saved myself a chunk of damage and nothing gets bounced. So switch the board to defense
position.
But
I remember this. I remember exactly what happens next. So
there can
boom.
be one.
Doesn't kill you, but it does annoy you a little bit, because you only have to get rid of 1 out of the 3, and I was very annoyed.
Yeah, because I can't Rugal Silver Sheller during my turn. It's only during your turn, which is very disappointing. So I need to special summon something to out with the Shirag. So I'm going to activate the Keris, link off for 2, which will... No, it doesn't look like... I can't do it because there can be only one.
There can be only one. You've got all 3 variants.
Everything. Yeah. So I'm just stuck trying to swing for as much as possible.
Yeah.
We're tied at 32.
Yeah. And now this is a pivotal moment. I think I'm top decking at this point. Like I'm in a bad spot.
Yeah, look, so am I.
And that's game.
That's game. There was nothing you could do. 3 games, exciting one. We did get to see quite a bit from Libro.
Absolutely.
We hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys want to see any more live duels, deck builds, podcast episodes, tournament videos, or anything that you guys may want to see, let us know in the comments below. Please make sure to leave a like. Please subscribe. Tell us what you guys want to see. We love hearing from you guys.
100%. Every comment matters. We read every comment on the channel. On any video. Old, new, old, new, old, new. We read every comment.
Even if we don't respond to it, I give it a heart.
100%.
Everything.
100%. We read all of it, whether we respond or not. If you can tell your friends about us, if you know people that like Yu-Gi-Oh, please recommend it. This started out as a passion project, as a hobby, and we're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, so that's about it from us at the Misplay. So we hope to see you guys in the comments, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Deuces.